Okay, let's start getting updates. So get updates for user location.
We do all of this in the initial.
Yeah. And what we'll do say location manager start update location.
Does this take over like this? You don't even do
Yeah, that class just like manages location manager. So everything we want to do as far as like starting up location manager, the session, we'll do it in the initializer. Yeah. So we're not doing that in the view controller, because what if you want to have that in a different place, right? We're not gonna couple too much location manager stuff in the view controller. That way at the end of the day you could take that class, change it whichever way you want, for example your group project or whatever it is. Okay? So now we are doing updates on the user's location. Let's run the app and see what that looks like. Oh, we did not put in the, let's put in the actual location. Go back to our delegate, because this is coming from the delegate method did update location here. So go back to our method that says location manager did update locations and put in or string interpolate locations.
Oh, and it's going to take the location where we are now.
Either that or where Apple is. It's probably going to be Apple at this point. So here, if I run the app again, this is actually here, so that's fine. It takes it from the, by the way, what coordinates you guys have? I'm curious. So that's California, that's Apple's campus.
Okay, so I realized the difference. When you do allowance is why you get allow numbers, but when you do always allow is when you get, like the first one, that first one is when you get authorized always.
Okay. What coordinates are we getting? I'm getting here. I'm getting New York. What coordinates are we getting in our console? Cameron, what are you getting? You're not getting any. Run it again. Run the app again. Just tell me what the lat and long is roughly, not the whole thing. Like, is it 37 minus?
37 negative.
Okay, so that's simulating from Apple's headquarters there. Everybody getting 37, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, because it's the same 10:44 p.m.
What's that? No, go ahead. The delegate method is the one printing out the did update locations. Because right now we registered start updating locations in the initializer. So we're telling the location manager, go ahead and gather the user's data.
I'm not getting anything. Did I miss something besides that?
The only thing we did was in here, did you have that line in the initializer? And by the way, this is the most aggressive way to gather information from the user. This here is very similar to a navigation, right? As I'm driving, it just gathers information. At some point, it's going to stream more data. Yes, Tiffany?
So when we're actually using this function, like if we're updating the user's location, is there something that we like? Do we manipulate those locations in any way, or is it always going to come from like the user's location? I'm asking because how come?
No, that's good. I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting.
I'm only asking because how come we're all in the same place and we have like, is this randomized unless it's changed or?
Right now, you're running the simulator, correct? I also want to make sure. You're on the simulator?
I'm on the simulator.
Okay, if you're on the simulator and you've never done anything manipulating the location in the simulator, you'll get most likely 37, whatever it is, where Apple is.
Oh, okay.
Everybody with me? That's what I'm trying to get at, right? If we're getting 37, that's the first time we're doing location anything. Me, I'm getting 40 because I've been changing my location back and forth. Now that takes us to the next thing, how can we change the location? So, if we're running the simulator, which we should probably run the simulator here because you could manipulate locations easier in the simulator, go to your simulator, make sure your simulator is in the foreground. Yes? Simulator is in the foreground. Do we see hardware?
Yeah.
Or debug, actually? Do we see debug? Do we see location? You could change your location here Do we see all the location options? Yes? Okay, if I go to Apple, it takes me to Apple. My location changes to 37 minus 122. Right? If I want to simulate a location, I go back to my simulator. I go back to debug. I go back where it says custom location. Do we see custom location?
Oh, it is updating every second.
Yeah, it's going to update like crazy very soon because it's very aggressive at this point. Because we put it on the most efficient GPS.
And if I put none,
If you
I
put,
have to stop.
okay, let's all pay attention here. Did we click on custom location? Now we have a box where we could put in a lat and a long. Go ahead and put in my coordinates here, or whatever coordinates you want. Doesn't have to be here. This is pursuit, if I'm not mistaken here. Or you could go to Google and grab a random coordinate, right? I could go to Google if I want a random coordinate somewhere. I could go to Google, I could go to Maps, and I could put in any place I want. Do I have internet? Christian, what do you do with my internet? All right, I think, okay, it's coming slowly. If I put in South Beach here, if I put in Miami here, do we see in the URL there's coordinates for the place I put in? So this is the next way to get coordinates if you want to simulate a different place, right? So at this point, I could just grab in the coordinates here, which is 40 and minus 73 here. I could grab that, go back to my console, and paste it in for my lat. And for my long. Okay? Cool? So this is one of the ways you can manipulate location there using the location debugger for the simulator. Okay? So far so good? Were we all able to see did update locations with coordinates? Okay. So that means at this point we're getting the user's information, we're getting the user's location. This is a good place to take a break and come back. We'll come back and we will do some more CoreLocation and introduce what MapKit looks like. Because since now we have access to the user's location, we could show it visually on a map. Okay? Do we want to take a break now or we just want to continue on? Okay.